Kampfgeschwader 4. General Wever was a Luftwaffe bomber unit during World War II. The unit was formed in May 1939. The unit operated the Dornier Do 17, Junkers Do 88 and Heinkel He 111 medium bombers, with later service on the Heinkel He 177 heavy bomber. The wing was named after General Walther Wever, the prime pre-war proponent for a strategic bombing capability for the Luftwaffe, who was killed in an aircraft accident in 1936. History. Stab. KG-4 and KG-4 were formed on 1 May 1939 and Erfurten was initially equipped with the He 111 petaseconds, borrowed from KG-253. The unit spent most of the summer training and recruiting personnel from the flight schools. Wartime service. Poland. On 25 August the unit was transferred to Langenau under the command of Luftwaffe 4. It began the Polish campaign attacking airfields and railway yards. Stab. KG-4 was withdrawn on 20 September. KG-4 attacked airfields at Deblin and Kraków on 1 September and again on 2 September. From 3 to 6 September rail targets in eastern Poland were attacked, and between 6 to 9 September bridges along the Vistula River and in Warsaw itself were bombed. From 6 to 14 September rail targets were again bombed. Troop concentrations became the main targets after this until the Polish surrender. 2. KG-4 also supported 10th Army over Kutno in mid-September. After the campaign the unit began training in night flying and began to lay mines of the Norwegian coast in January 1940, in preparation for the Norwegian campaign. 3. KG-4 participated in the Battle of the Bizura in which the Polish army was surrounded and destroyed. Invasions of Denmark and Norway. In December 1939 3. KG-4 transferred from Nordhausen to Vector and commenced intensive training for night flying and minelaying operations, while conversion to the Junkers Do 88 began in February 1940. On 1 February 1940 KG-4 transferred to Quakenbrück in northern Germany. 2. KG-4 were part of the bomber fleet that flew a demonstration of strength raid over Copenhagen on 9 April 1940. The unit attacked rail and airfield targets as well as anti-shipping strikes. Estafel of Do 88s of 3. KG-4 attacked the airfield at Sola Air Station near Stavanger and sank the Norwegian destroyer near Stavanger on 9 April. Battle of France. KG-4 helped neutralize Dutch air power on 10 May 1940 by striking at airfields and Dutch AA positions and airlifted supplies to the Fallschirmjäger units in the Netherlands. After the quick surrender of the Dutch, KG-4 shifted its attention to Belgium. During the Battle of France, KG-4 helped paralysis Allied rail networks over Belgium. KG-4 also flew sorties over Dunkirk. The two Gruppi also took part in the bombing of Rotterdam. After the Belgian capitulation on 3 June, KG-4 took part in Operation Paula, striking at airfields in and around Paris to destroy the remaining units of the Armée Acute de l'Air. By 5 June, French aerial resistance, while never effective and sporadic, ceased. Fall Rot. The second phase of the conquest of France was launched on 5 June 1940. From 5 to 19 June, KG-4 attacked harbors and rail targets around Dieppe, and then military columns retreating through the Loire Valley and the Tours area. After the French surrender on 25 June 1940, the unit was ordered to Soesterberg, the Netherlands in July 1940, to begin operations over Great Britain. Battle of Britain. Before the French campaign was over, KG-4 struck at British ports and targets in Wales. On the night of 19 June, KG-4 lost 6 Do-17s and He-111s, including Major Dietrich von Massenbach, commander of 2 KG-4, who was shot down over Norfolk by a Blenheim of 23 squadron flown by FLT-LT Duke Woolley. He-111 5J+DM crash-landed on the beach at Clay Ecstasy, where the entire crew were taken prisoner. On the 4th of September 2 KG-4 had 37 He-111s. 2 KG suffered light losses during this period, due to flying at night. 3 KG-4 had 25 Ju-88s on strength, with 23 serviceable on 13 August 1940. By the 4th of September that had shrunk to 14 combat-ready out of a total of 30 machines. Due to losses, the Battle of Britain was a costly failure. KG-4 had operated a minlaying unit along the British coast and participated in the Blitz and the raids on Coventry on the night of the 14-15 November. Bombing missions continued until February 1941, when 3 KG-4 transferred to Germany, Sicily, Balkans Campaign and Mediterranean Theatre. On 29 March 1941, the unit relocated to Wien Aspern in Austria to begin operations over Yugoslavia and Greece for the coming Balkans Campaign. During the Yugoslavian invasion, 2 KG-4 participated in the bombing of Belgrade, with 25 He-111s on 6 April 1941. 2. Grappi mined the waters off Alexandria and the Suez Canal. A detachment, 4. Staffel, under the command of Hauptmann Schwanhauser, was sent to Iraq to support the uprising against the British during the Anglo-Iraqi War. On 6 April 1941, 3 KG-4 bombed and mined Piraeus Harbour, sinking several vessels and damaging the harbour installations. On the 11th of April, elements of 3 KG-4 attempted to lay mines at the entrance to Volos Harbour. High-scoring RAF SL Battle of No. 33 Squadron attacked the units involved and shot down a Ju-88 of 3 KG-30 and a Ju-88A5 4D plus FS of 8 KG-4. Eastern Front, Stab. KG-4 supported Army Group North during its advance to Leningrad. In January 1942, the unit relocated to PSKV. On the 22nd of January 1942, it helped drop supplies to the Combe Pocket, and in February to March it flew supply missions over the Demyansk Pocket, suffering heavy losses. Grappi was committed to supporting Army Group Center 2. Group began its aerial offensive over the city on 1 October. During the winter, the unit also flew bombing raids over Moscow. 2. Grappi supported Army Group South in its offensive into the Ukraine. 2. Grappi flew its 10,000th sortie on 9 March 1943. A notable success occurred on 14 March when the Grappi attacked a Soviet airfield around Kursk, destroying 40 enemy machines and damaging 23 others. 2. Grappi also flew strategic bombing missions against the tank factory at Gorky and missions against the rubber factories near Yaroslavl. 3. Grappi was committed to the southern wing of the front and managed to hit targets over Astrakhan. In October 1943, the unit was partially equipped with the Heinkel He 177A to perform heavy bomber missions. In the period 1943 to 45, the Kampfgeschwader covered the continuous retreat of the Wehrmacht until the end of the war, in the tactical and supply role. On 8 May 1945, the unit surrendered to British forces. Organization, Stab. Formed 1 May 1939, disbanded 8 May 1945. I. Gruppi formed the 1st of May 1939, exchanged identities with I. KG-100 the 10th of October 1943, then became 3. KG-1 on the 31st of May 1944. 2. Gruppi. 3. Gruppi. IV. Gruppi 14. Staffel formed mid-October 1942. Disbanded in January 1943. Commanding officers: Geschwader Commodore Oberst Martin Fiebig, the 1st of September 1939 to 10 May 1940. Oberst Hans Joachim Rath, the 30th of May 1940 June 1942. Oberst Hans Detlef Erhard von Roden, the 2nd of June 1940. Oberst Dr. Gottlieb Wolf, the 16th of June 1942 to 11 January 1943. Oberstleutnant Heinz Joachim Schmidt, the 12th of January 1943 to 9 May 1943. Oberstleutnant Werner Klasinski, the 10th of May 1943 December 1944. Major Reinhard Grabner, the 4th of December 1944 to 8 May 1945. Bibliography: Bergstrom, Krista. Barbarossa: The Air Battle, July to December 1941. London: Chevron. Ian Allen. ISBN 9781857802702. Dzeng, H. L. Stankit, D. G. Creek, E.